What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcastle for the next episode of Planet Base, where, you know, just kind of going back and trying to fix things that are problematic on opposite sides of the base, stuff like that. Like little things that really need to get done, but otherwise have not gotten done. I would have designed a lot of this very differently now that I know. The sprawl is real, though. The sprawl is very real. What I would have done differently is I'd probably make like a spine the next time I play the game. Or even better, a circular spine of the O2 generators. And then from there, so that the whole base is circular, everything would work inwards, and it would kind of work with like a grid that goes across the center, where at the middle would have all the storage areas, one side would have all the food production, one side would have all of the metals production, and then along the outside of the ring, you would have all the bunks and dorms and things like that. I think it would require like the perfect base, or the perfect layout in order to do it, but I think you could work around some of the random irritants and things like that, like mountains and whatnot, without having to worry about it too much. We are approaching, trying to get to 300 civilians. We're up to 250 right now. We're having happiness problems. I think I should probably do something that alleviates stress a little bit on this side, since they only have the one bar, I think, on this side. I don't think they have much else going on. I could probably say that I drop that over to there. I don't know if that lab gets a ton of attention on that side. Got a sandstorm coming in. You know, that's perfectly fine by me. I don't really care. It'd be cool. I think we got people moving stuff around. Looking at what we have in stock right now, it's mostly just starches, I think. Or no, those are medicinal herbs. Okay, so yeah. I've been trying to get rid of a lot of my medicinal herbs as well, just kind of as like a random thing to work on. I think they could use one of the multi-domes over here really badly. But I want to connect this to this right here so I can eliminate this, but I don't think it'll let me do it until I recycle that one first. And so since there's nobody inside of there, I would have to recycle backwards and do it all over again. So I guess that's what I'm going to have to do either way. Let's recycle backwards for right now. Quite a bit of stuff to move around, but I think it's going to be okay. We got an incoming transmission that has a bunch of spatial accident victims. No, we do not have any of the medical supplies right now. I don't think that people are working on the medical supplies too hard at the moment. I mean, I got a couple of labs in here that definitely should be getting a little bit of attention, but we killed them all already. There's a giant shootout in the middle of our base. Yep. Looks good to me. That was the intent when I put that over there, and I've been meaning to do it for a big part of the playthrough. Just never gotten around to it. Alright, so for the sheer amount of stuff that needs to be moved around over here, it's going to take a while. I'll probably ignore this for a minute. Unless it'll allow me to place a multi-dome over here without having to... Yeah, I was going to say, I want the multi-dome to be over here, but I think they got to move all the shit first. So unfortunately, until he gets moved, not much I can do right there. We got driller bots. What's your commission? 35%. I will take your moolahs then. I will take them. There. And people can just, like, handle that as they see fit. It'll probably take a while to get that all moved out there. But no big stressful thing for right now. We got ourselves a new worker coming in named Alex Weiss. Happiness continues to be like the issue of the day. I could probably afford to womp a couple of these. And then convert them into labs. I know I don't have the doctors right now, but I was going to trade my layout for more doctors. So if we got this right here, how many doctors do we have? We have 25. We actually lose a lot of guards. Our guards are dying, and I don't think it's giving us a notification. It just says that, like, we fought with combatants or whatever. We got 19 guards. I thought I had 30 just a minute ago. If I default the distribution, don't think I need biologists for right now. I mean, that seems to be alright right there. That'll do. And then we'll take whatever we can get for the next couple episodes. We got a new guy coming in. He's something, a worker, it looks like. Which is fine. We always need more workers. Once they start moving some of this stuff into the stockpiles, we'll be able to get a little bit more done out here. But that's a pretty big job that they're going to have to deal with before I'm going to be able to focus on this area. Spares are getting produced. That's good because we got a lot of things that need to be repaired. Medical supplies getting produced would be a good thing as well. We have extra guns, extra cash. I'll probably try and trade into a few more robots while I wait. Got driller bots, and we also got constructor bots. Let me take a look at how empty my mines are right now. Pretty empty. Could more than likely use some of the driller bots, so I'll probably try and stay on top of that. Yeah. Let's take the 2 driller bots. The commission's low too, so I feel like it's worth it. We'll go like 400 bucks on in here, and that should get us set up with a couple more things that are ready to drill. There we go. And so the robots are going to offload. Those should all be ready to go. I'm going to try and get a multi-dome down in here, I think, once this is done. Give them something else to alleviate some of their unhappiness issues. Got another death from starvation on this side. I may also, I mean, there's a food place right here, so if you're not using it, it's not that far from where you died. I don't know if maybe he was trying to walk from over here to get to there. That's not something that I had verified or not verified as a phenomena just yet. I guess there is a pretty big gap in here in which we have no place that produces meals. Although this one doesn't look particularly... Oh. Well, why do I only have 1 table in here? When did I bulldoze that? There's plenty of water fountains now, so get rid of these guys. And then definitely put me in another table. That would be another issue then. Maybe they're getting full over here during meal times. And then while they're trying to walk to separate locations to get a meal, the tables are all technically counting as full. I don't know. I'm just trying to clean up issues at this point, and I think that as I try to clean up issues, I'm creating more issues for myself. But I think I can make this work. I really sincerely do. Just kind of like waiting on things to get finished off. So with the extra table on this side, that might help out a tiny bit. Meal maker's hustling and doing the best that it can, but, I mean, it's got meat inside of there. There we go. I wish they actually got a little bit of a... It'd be cool if they got a morale bonus from eating with each other. So when they eat alone, nothing happens. But if there's more than one person at a table, maybe they get a little morale bonus. Got a couple of people coming in. Big trade ship coming in right now, so we'll take a look at that and see what we can do with it. Still people dying of starvation. Still people dying of starvation. They got a constructor bot right there. You got a 40% commission. Maybe take the... Yeah, I'm not going to take the cash. Whatever. I wanted to click that. Food production on this side might also be an issue. Trying to follow where some of these people are walking from. It does look like they're bringing in a lot of food from the opposite side. My stockpile in here seems to be primarily, and unfortunately, seems to be medicinal plants. Just something that I never quite recovered from. And so yeah, it's pretty full right there. We need to do like a big unloading of medicinal supplies in hopes that it jerks from this direction, gets rid of a bunch of them. Yeah, it's going to be an issue we're going to have to deal with, but either way, one thing at a time. Move slowly, don't get overwhelmed. Lots of retrofitting to be done and lots of things to be moved around, so I'll probably put in another warehouse over here or something. That's a little bit closer, I guess, so that they're not pulling all the way from over here to get food or whatever. I mean, frankly, we don't even have the people to move stuff around right now. He's got mostly cash. Might be worth it to go in on like 20 of these right here and just see what we can get rid of real fast. See if I can eliminate a big number of the things that we have laying around. Now, this might cause a bigger issue. It's the second thing that I failed to mention while we were talking about this, is that queuing up 20 of these things to be dropped off on that side might cause larger issues. Yeah, it seems like most of the people are in this area who are dying of starvation. So... might be a shiggity sweet idea. Recycle the medium dorm. Recycle user. Wait for this to open on up. I'll put another big dining room in right here or something. There's a dining room right here. I think I could possibly design this a little bit better. They need power on this side. Can I run a power conduit from somewhere else, please? There we go. I think that one's looking a little bit too long. And then if I power conduit this guy right here... going to wipe this out, basically, and what I'm going to do is once this is wiped, I'm going to put a big dining hall in right here, like one of the really, really big ones. Once that's done, I may then go around the outside edge with cabins, but gotta redesign this. We got plenty of food, so I don't need that lab right there anymore. We should be alright. We've got people coming in from that side. We got a trade ship right here with a constructor bot. 45% commission right there. Continue working on some of these medicinal plants to get them out of the way. Once that's done... yeah, I think we just need a big dining hall over here. Also, maybe a big storage area or something. Could also break that down and pull it in a little bit tighter. I don't know why that was extended so far out, but I figure I probably just did it because I had extra space and I wanted to make sure of something, or I was just doing something inefficient, so we'll just kind of reroute things for right now. That one was actually on a weird end. Thought I had another place to eat down here. Did I forget to do that? I must have forgotten to do that. So let's go ahead and we'll take a big old huge canteen right here. Like so. Could connect that. That'll cut down on the efficiency of some of our little lovely meat producers on this side. I didn't realize how few canteens I had down in this area. I thought I had more. Swear I thought I had more, but I guess that I don't. Alright, well, one thing at a time. Like I said, we'll keep working on it. We will keep working on it until we get it fixed, because everybody in excess of a certain amount seems to be dying of starvation anyways, so that's cool. Save us some trouble. He's pending something over here. I'm assuming that most of these are probably not going to get carried anytime soon, simply based on the fact that we've got a lot of jobs being run around right now. I got to get some more carrier bots too. Definitely need more carrier bots. This guy's down here with his terminal happiness. It's kind of a long walk to get that fixed up, but it'll get better as time goes along. It's going to have to. Not going to have much of a choice. We bulldozed a lot of beds, so unfortunately there's going to be a lot of people using communal beds as well in here, but going to have adjustment periods. Worse periods before it gets better. 10 more coins for the services being taken care of. Luckily, we haven't had a lot of meteor impacts lately, so we should be good right there. I may try to make one of these little oxygen dudes over here. Maybe carry another cabin in that direction or something like that. Still. Now that that's good, let's go tables first, I guess. Looks good. From there we'll go vending machines. Couple of water fountains for anybody that's in the vicinity. And then from there, video screens. Cool. That'll work for right now. And obviously I'll recycle anything that I want to get back if I want to build in that direction. That was up here. Okay. Now the intent is not to reroute people from up here down to here. The intent is to make it so that these people by default go to this one over here. And when they go to this one, it will then naturally take pressure off some of these on those sides. Essentially, it'll just kind of move things around a little bit and make life a tad easier. I was also going to... that's a canteen right there. Bulldoze that and that. If they move these around, we can then do a big canteen up and in here. I hope anyways, but we gotta wait for that to happen, so... is what it is for right now. You got 125 on a cheap commission? Well... I will take it, sir. Even those out, nice and Ceci style, like I like to. They'll get these finished off. That'll hopefully keep all these people coming down here for meals, which should take maybe 15, 20 people off that place up there. I hope. I mean, a lot of these people are just like working through right now. It's also going to take a minute for some of these machines to catch up because they got to reroute some of the food down to this area too. So another thing to keep in mind is that the improvement is not going to happen instantaneously. Going to be a little bit of dither time before it actually happens. All right. Lots of things needing repair up here, but food is holding steady. Some things are going down, starch being one of those things. I may rearrange some of our starch plants a little bit in the future, but we do still have a lot of plants that produce starch down in here, so... See, you died of starvation right next to a place that has food. I'm not even sure how to help you. Huh. Fun stuff, I guess. Fun stuff. Did they ever finish off with this corner over here? Or are they even bothering at this point? He's got a pending resource. He's got nothing that I want. Commission's too high, so we'll dismiss him. What I need is a robot trader real fast so I can get a few more hauler bots. Yep, seems like everybody that comes in is dying of starvation right around this region somewhere. Those are stocked. Those are stocked. Looks sort of like it's a tabling issue. So let's wipe that real fast. We'll also wipe those. Wipe those, and then we'll get a couple more tables in. So we go after some little singles in here too. And they should just move those around because it'll be nice and easy. It also looks like the meal... Oh, they're drinking, that's why. Okay. I was gonna say. It looks like that meal is not wiping out his hunger, but nope, he's drinking. Wrong building. Wrong building on the wrong side. What you got for me, big trader? Make it robots! You got no robots for me. You, sir, are a disappointment. Away with you, I don't want to look at you anymore. You make me sad to look at. It upsets me to look at you. Sandstorm now imminent. Lots and lots of food down here. Okay, so that plant didn't work exactly how I expected it to. None of these people appear to be using this right here for some reason. Even though it's like one room away. I mean, some people are using it. There's not a lot of people. People appear to be drinking themselves to death in the bar. Interestingly enough. 6 more spaces down here may help out a tiny bit. But I'm still waiting for a lot of this stuff to be moved around, which has not happened yet. Huh. Well, we appear to have hit a stop. Oh, wow, actually, that's way worse than it was before. We're losing people like crazy now. We were, like, stalled out at 250. Oh, well. Oh, look, this cleared out down here, so that's good. Lots and lots of hunger to be handled down there. And so I figure we'll go another canteen on this side just to help out a little bit. And if it could attach to both of these, that'd be super swell. Once that finishes off, we got lots of metal hanging around, so it should be pretty quick to get that done. We'll go ahead and throw in a few more meals. Although this stockpile up here looks like it's pilled. Still got a lot of medicinal plants dicking around on this side. We've got a large group of Fugees coming in. Yeah, bring them in, whatever. It'll probably be okay. Get this canteen finished off on this side. That'll be cool. And this, kids, is basically why you want to focus on finishing things the right way the first time around. There we go. Kill off a couple of these little guys. Is that everybody? We good? Everybody taken care of on that side? I hope so. Hope so, because we don't got much else going on. You know, I may forego the last objective and kind of just, like, break it off this episode or, like, the next one. I don't know, just kind of, like, finish this thing off, because I'm really not feeling it right now. It's not because we're, like, not going anywhere or anything like that. It's just, like, everything that we have a problem with right now is due to my inefficiency in the first 10, 15 episodes in building, and now it's just me kind of going back and rebuilding things that we already have, and kind of just trying to make sure that this, that, or the other is situated where I want it to be. I wonder if the little tables are more efficient. It looks like you can get 6 to a side if you go little tables. And then, if we go like so, we can lock that in kind of tight. And then we can just go in on water fountains on this side if people want them. That's going to be pretty much hell on our plastic supply. But that'll be another canteen up and running that'll help out with this problem over here. Now that still doesn't alleviate the issue that the stockpiles on this side are too small, so they can't take the extra food that's inside some of these areas. Or the fact that I have way too many medicinal herbs, and instead of offloading from this side, they keep offloading from this side because it's faster. Still, you guys and your crazy commissions. You guys and your crazy commissions. You're lucky I need robots right now. Otherwise, I might be inclined to say unkind words to you. There we go. So that's all good. Couple more people coming in. I think we can fix this. No joke. I'm almost positive we can fix all this and make it better, but it just takes a while. Lots and lots of things to be fixed, and they can only get to one at a time, so really, a meteor impact hit our telescope. Man, whoever's job that was really dropped the ball, didn't he? Looks like nutritional needs are being hit on down here, so that's good. Refocusing some of our production efforts from that side to this side also appears to have helped out. Is this canteen down here doing anything? It's doing a little something something, but it's going to require me to continue expanding down here as well. And as of right now, I don't know exactly what I want to do down here. We've got a bar, correct? Yeah, we've got a good bar over here. Trying to take care of business and fix things. Looks like we're finally on the growth again. You, sir, probably... Oh, I don't know. Probably just send you on your way, to be honest. Lots of visitation ships, though, which means we should be taking a little bit of a payday pretty soon. Now that they've cleaned that mess up, I can probably go in on another one right here. Is that a canteen right there? It is. So I'll probably get rid of that one in just a moment. But one thing at a time. One thing at a time. These all have power from other directions, so I can effectively eliminate those in just a moment. Once I eliminate these, I'll probably put in a big stockpile right here with a bunch of little cabins coming off of it. Same thing over here, a bunch of little cabins. I'm just rebuilding the things that we already have. Like I say, you got to go through hell to get to heaven first, and that's why, oh look, our status is actually going up a little bit, okay? Cool. I will take your carrier bots. Basically, I'll take just about anything you'll send my way. The driller bot is less important, so I'll take the carrier bot and the constructor bot first. 336 on this side, but we're out of time for the day. Sorry that things have been a little bit diagnostic the last couple episodes. I realize that doesn't make for incredibly thrilling viewing. But I've got to retrofit a lot of this stuff and actually upgrade from smaller pads to bigger pads and things like that. Stuff like this little guy right here, they're a waste of space, you know? You got to do something different with them. And I didn't think about it when I was first building. I was kind of just like expanding happily and just kind of making everything into one big long run, when in fact what I need is for each of these areas to be their own little macro, I don't know, their own little macrocosms. Most of this food, I assume, see, they're bypassing, are they taking that food somewhere? Okay, so it looks like they're taking it straight from the farm and loading it in. Alright. That's fine. But anyways, I'll see y'all in the next episode. We just lost another guy from starvation, and he was one house away from the place that has food, so I don't know. I just don't know. I'll see y'all later. Hi to everybody.